You ever have that feeling? You know, the one where you're caught between the person you've always been and the person you can feel yourself turning into. It's this powerful, sometimes kind of weird in between space. And if that's where you are right now, then this is for you. Does this sound familiar? You're standing right on the edge of your old reality. Maybe you just left a job, but you haven't started the next chapter. Or maybe a relationship has ended, but you're not quite you again. You can feel something new coming, right? It's on the horizon, but you can't totally make it out yet. There's this mix of excitement and, yeah, maybe a little bit of fear, but you just know a change is happening. So this feeling, this space that can be so uncomfortable and hard to define, it's not just you. It's not just some random void you've fallen into. It's actually a known, super important part of any real personal journey. And believe it or not, it has a name. It's called the threshold. And here's the key. This isn't the waiting room you sit in before the transformation happens. No way. This is the place where it actually all begins. It's the active, messy, beautiful space where your evolution really starts to kick into high gear. Let's dig into that phrase for a second. The tension of growth. That discomfort you're probably feeling, that's not a warning sign that something's wrong. Not at all. It's just the natural friction you get when you're stretching from who you were into who you're becoming. The threshold is the space that's built to hold that tension, to make it productive. Okay, so we've put a name to the space, but what is it actually for? I mean, why do we have to go through it? Well, it's not just for waiting around. It's a powerful portal, and it has a very specific job to do on your path to becoming you. I want you to think of the threshold like a bridge. Over on one side, that's your old reality, all the things you've known up to this point. And on the other side, well, that's what's next. The threshold is that conscious moment of letting go of the old stuff to make room for a future that is way more aligned with who you truly are. And this bridge, it's designed for some very specific work. It's where we get to do some real self-reflection. It's where you can really look at your before so you can be intentional about creating your after. It's that quiet moment where you can finally hear your own inner wisdom and start aligning with that next best version of yourself. This is where your evolution gets its marching orders. So knowing what the threshold is, that's one thing. But how do you actually use it? How do you move through it with purpose instead of just feeling stuck? Let's talk about the invitation forward, about how you can consciously, actively choose to step through. Crossing the threshold isn't a physical act, right? It all happens inside. It's really about three things. First, you've got to acknowledge everything that got you to this point, the good and the bad. Second, you have to validate the uncertainty. Seriously, it's okay to not have all the answers. And last, and this is the most important part, you have to consciously invite yourself to step forward into whatever is next. And if you take one thing away from all this, please let it be this. The space you're in, it is not a void you're lost in. It is a portal you're stepping through. Think about it. A void is passive. It's something you fall into. But a portal is active. It's something you choose to walk through. That one little shift in perspective changes everything. It's no longer something happening to you. It's a journey you're in control of. And that leaves us with one final massive question. As you're standing there in your own personal portal of becoming, looking ahead to what's next, just take a second to ask yourself, who are you going to be when you emerge on the other side?